Oldie Sports Info here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Oldie keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, let's talk about Canelo and Bivol, the fight that's coming up in May. And I was looking at a few of his highlights, and I really like how Bivol fight. He fights behind the jab, right? And if you know anything about boxing, the jab sets up everything. It sets up everything in your arsenal. So he really fight like the typical, like European type fighter to me, like a Triple G, right? Because Triple G, he stays behind the jab. But Triple G, he's not as fast as Bivol, right? But I was checking out some of his highlights, and I want to give a shout out to YBU. Again, YBU Sports, because I'm going to use your video for educational purposes. So whoever looking at this channel, go and subscribe to YBU Sports because they give out good highlights, of these fighters. So go and subscribe to them. But let me share this real fast. Let's look at some of Bivol highlights. Look at some of his highlights. Wait, hold on.
Да, мы видим любительский опыт. 283 боя у Бивола и 78 у Клаксона. По печени Дмитрий Бивол наносит удар. Конечно, вот первый раунд это точно.
Also, let me get this on the rights to this music. This is for educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. Shout out to YBU Sports again. Let's go.
Реваншироваться американец, но Бивол держит бой под контролем. Мы говорили, что определять ситуацию. Сажал соперника в углу, продолжает атаку.
Как здорово двигался, да? Ну и еще прямой удар передней рукой, а силовые это все оставшиеся другие удары. Думаю, что выступление Дмитрия Бивола, может быть, даже превзошло ожидания.
Since the fall of communism in 1990.
Nice work there from Bivol. Good right hand, followed up, and a wonderful blistering lot of punches, and he's going to go down here in the first round. Cedric Agnew. Really impressive that burst from Bivol.
7, 8, good.
Good left hand. Really punches.
Look how Bivol steps on the gas. As soon as he lands a good shot, he wants to step on the gas, and he's able.
I think that had something to do with the first round onslaught, and here he comes again, Dmitry Bivol. Big punches going in. Agnew getting the gloves up tight in that neutral corner.
Yeah, that was smart.
Young, hungry, fiery, very talented Dmitry Bivol. Again, looks for that big left hook over the top and one from the other side. And he doesn't like it, Agnew, and neither does Russell Mora. It is all over. Dmitry Bivol with his...
It wouldn't have landed the punch. And he does that when he comes head, shoulders, everything is coming forward together, coherently. Targets. When you fight a guy like Bivol, Camuras will go from here and there, but their punches for the most part are about evenly.
But Bivol, Barrera in terms of landed punches, and Bivol had to react.
Oh.
And now he comes back with a hard right hand of his own.
Good jab by Bivol.
By the way, even if you're a little bit younger, quicker, and more vibrant in there tonight.
Oh. You want to see more American champions? We have to get our amateur.
Oh, down goes Barrera, and you can see Bivol Is Harvey not going to let him continue? No. It's a stoppage.
And earlier about he went and how Bivol seems to want to knock.
And we just gonna stop it there, you guys. We're gonna stop it there. But like I said, Dimitri Bivol, he stays behind the jab a lot, right? And when I was going through his highlights, right, I didn't see one fighter that he fought, right, that had, head movement like Canelo, right? Bivol, he usually fights, like stationary type guys, right? Like guys who can, like guys who keep their head on the line. This is what he has been fighting. Go back and look for yourself. This is what he has been fighting. So, in my opinion, Canelo is going to slip those jabs, right? He's going to slip most of those jabs, and he's going to tear up Bivol's body first, right? And then we already know he's powered up, right? So all he's going to do, he's just going to wait him out. He's going to, he's going to tire him out, wait him out. And then in the later rounds, apply pressure, slip, body shot, slip, hook to the head. This is what's going to happen. But Bivol, he does have a great shot to win and knock out Canelo, right? Because he's kind of heavy-handed. He is kind of heavy-handed because the highlights that I just showed you, every time he touched, one of these guys with one of those left hooks, right, they throw up the high guard. They went into defensive mode. So he must have a great left hook. And he has good body shots too. If he wasn't noticing the body shots he was landing, right? He has a great left hook to the body too. And Canelo has one too. But me, I just, I don't know. Right? Because Bivol would have to knock out Canelo to win the fight. And that's for sure. We know that, people. Right? But he has a great chance to do that. He has a great chance to do that. But from what I was seeing in the highlights, he haven't fought a fighter with head movement like Canelo. Not one of his fights in his career so far have he fought a fighter with head movement like Canelo. All these guys are stationary right in front of him, right? So he can jab, double jab, paw jab, come around the jab with the hook and, and all that. Shout out the punch quote. When Bivol walked down, Joe Smith and Sullivan Morrell explains to me when Canelo starts to walk him down. Exactly. Man, because I just see it. I can see how he can win. Don't get it twisted. I can see how he can win. But I just don't think that he's going to be able to adjust just to a guy that's going to be right in his face and he's not going to be able to hit him. Right? Because Canelo is going to be slipping and moving his head movement, and that's going to tire out Bivol. That's going to, right? Because you're throwing punches and you're not hitting nothing. Right? So you're going to be tired out. Plus, Canelo is going to put pressure on him, right? He's going to make Bivol go backwards. So I don't really know how Bivol fight off the back foot because all the highlights I've seen, he wasn't really fighting off the back foot. So if Canelo can put him on the back foot, apply pressure, slip his jab, right? Because that's how he sets up everything. It should be an easy night. It should be an easy night for Canelo, right? But if Bivol can land one of those hard shots on Canelo, get his attention, and make him go into that high guard, then it's a whole different story. It's a whole different fight, right? Because Bivol has strong hands, right? He's a heavy puncher. And that was obvious by the highlights because he was tagging these dudes with left hooks. And as soon as they get hit, they cover up, right? They go into the high guard. So that means that shit hurt. So, hey, you guys, man. But that's just my breakdown. I just wanted to, just give a, just a little insight on this, because I feel like Bivol is the typical European, but what you say, Punch Quote? Well, you saw the Foreman did the Chavez Jr. stiff his legs like a board, and Chavez Jr. punches bounced off. How Canelo has no power. Exactly, bro. No, this is what I'm saying though. Man, Canelo couldn't even knock out Austin Trout. Now Canelo, he couldn't knock out Laura. Canelo couldn't knock out what was his name? Cotto. Canelo couldn't knock out a few guys at the lower weight classes. So, I mean, shit, you have a great point. A great point, Punch Quote. How in the hell is he raising up to these levels at 175, 168, and now he's stopping people? What? Like, shit, Angulo, yep, Angulo too. Man, it got a few fights that he went the distance. And it's like, bro, how? I mean, like, how is this possible? Okay, he went the distance in lower weight classes. Now he rising up and he just, shit, the Incredible Hulk now? Like, come on, man. Man, there got to be something behind it. We all know what's behind it, but it is what it is, because I'm just really just tired of, like Punch Quote, I'm really just tired of just talking about it because it's because boxing fans, they have selective energy, right? Boxing fans and these boxing channels, right, and these boxing outlets and these reporters and all these, media, all these people, they have selective energy, right? Because when it's, somebody that has never been caught on PEDs like Pacquiao, right, has never been caught on PEDs like Pacquiao. But when you bring up PEDs on Pacquiao, everybody talking about it. Everybody is bringing it up. Everybody. But when you bring up Earl Spence Jr., Udanis Ugas, oh, man, stop talking about that. Oh, man, you a hater. Like, what? Shit, I thought we supposed to keep the same energy with all these fighters. Nobody get a pass. That's what I thought. But you know how it go, man. But as a fan, we are stuck in the middle of this lie. This dude is a fraud. Yeah, man. Like, and it's sad. It's sad that he's gonna get away with it, right? That's why, that's why majority of the boxing legends, the Hispanic, the Mexican boxing legends, they don't respect Canelo. Most of those guys, the old school boxing legends, they don't respect Canelo. They know he picking and choosing, who to fight. They don't respect him. They don't. Shit, it is what it is. People, they can say, oh, shit, they just jealous. No, they not. They come from a warrior heritage, and this dude is not behaving like a warrior. He picking and choosing. A warrior takes on whoever wants to challenge. That's a warrior. Whoever wants to challenge, I will whoop your ass. Simple. Man, shit, it ain't no, oh, man, you need to do this and you need to do that. Oh, like why don't y'all fight each other? Oh, like, come on, bro. All this deflecting. But he gets a pass, right? He doesn't get held accountable. Like who? Like Earl Spence Jr. He doesn't get held accountable. So what's the difference? This is what I be tripping off for. I be like, what's the difference? You say you don't like Earl Spence Jr., but you like Canelo. Huh? How does that make sense? They both not being held accountable. They both getting away with bullshit in boxing. And that's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? So I just be tripping like damn, bro. Like people just cannot keep the same energy. Right? Like, I'm gonna put this in the title too. I'm gonna change the title. Like Roy Jones Jr., right? Like Roy Jones Jr. came on out and he said about Devin Haney going to Australia. Oh yeah, like we get cheated outside the US. And what do people do when they come over here to the US? Do they get cheated or not, Roy Jones? This is what I'm saying, bro. Just let Devin Haney go over there and do his thing. Don't bring up cheating now. They cheat in America. They cheat in the UK. They probably cheat in Dubai. They probably cheat in Japan, China. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about here? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, Roy, just stop, bro. Stop. I know you like Devin Haney. I know you want him to succeed. I know you don't want him to get cheated and all that. But if he go over there and he puts up a great fight and, he wins in a dominant fashion, they really can't cheat him. Right? They really can't cheat the man if he wins in a dominant fashion. Crawford went on the road in Ukraine and won. Exactly, like either Haney can do it or not. Shit, like Earl Spence, he even did it, even though, his guy was coming off an injury, but he even did it. Man, so I don't want to hear this, trying to cover for these dudes. Go your ass over there, because you're going to make the most money over there. Go over there and beat Kambosos. That's it, that's all. Right? Like everybody thinking about Pacquiao, in the Jeff Horn fight. Pacquiao let Jeff Horn rough him up. Period, point blank. If he would have beat the hell out of Jeff Horn like he did from the eighth round on, like, man, bro, like it wouldn't even been a competition from the fight. But he let Jeff Horn rough him up. And this is what happens when you leave it up to the judges, in that fashion. You have to put on a dominating performance. Terrence Crawford didn't leave it in the hands of the judges really like that, right? The shit was a landslide. Shit, like Earl Spence, he didn't leave it in the hands of the judges. He stopped him. I mean, come on, bro. You got to win in a dominant fashion. That's it. That's all. You can't be going over there trying to be all flashy and do. No. Get there and win the fight, bro. That's why I say if Charlo gets undisputed and go get that 10 million knockout Tim. No, man, but what's gonna happen, bro, with that? Punch quote. If he get that belt, if he get that undisputed belt, Terrence Bud Crawford, he's gonna wait on what's the name, because you got to understand that Jermell Charlo, he fight after Spence, right? He fight in May or June, something like that, right? So he fight after Earl Spence. So Crawford just gonna wait and see what Earl Spence Jr. do, right? Which we should already know what he's gonna do. Bullshit around, play around. And Terrence Bud Crawford, he just gonna shoot on up to 154. Right? He already the super champion. He can already call out this dude. And once he called him out, he's going to vacate the belt. Right? He's going to vacate the WBO belt. And then Tim Tszyu probably have to fight Terrence Crawford for that belt. You feel what I'm saying? And then Crawford fuck around got to go to Australia. But I'm not worried about that because I know that Crawford gonna knock out Tim. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't worried about that. Like, like he's not a threat at all. So it's like, bro, this is why Jermell Charlo don't want Crawford to come up there. That's the whole reason, bro. That's the whole reason. He do not want him to come up there because he's going to look like a bitch when he vacate the belt. Right? It's Lions only, Lions only, Lions only. Yeah, man, because you come up here fucking with me, man, shit, I'm going to knock your ass out. Shit, I'm going to knock out all this, baby. Yep, saying all that. And then when he go up, he going to vacate the belt. Because Al Heyman doesn't want to risk Texas. The same shit with Earl Spence Jr. Plus, he got the belt. He got 3 other belts. So, what will be the difference? Crawford got the WBO belt right now. Okay, he can have it at 154. What's the difference? That don't mean he's going to fight a PBC fighter. For real, bro. It doesn't mean he's going to fight a PBC fighter. All that means is that he has options. Yeah, he probably has other options at 154, right? Because people probably want that belt at 154. So if he go up there, right, like people, they probably will challenge him because he's little, right? He's coming from 135. So he probably would get more fights up there, but it won't be with no PBC fighter. It'll be a mandatory, then he'll have to wait, right? Let's say he'll take on Tim Tszyu, whatever. Right? He'll take him on. Bam, and then he had to wait another year, take on a mandatory. Wait another year, take. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And then by the time he get 38, 39, Earl Spence, he'll be up there already, right? And then Earl Spence Jr. will try to take him on. These people. Man, if y'all don't see that bitch trying to age this man out, man, like when he got there, he was fucking, what, shit, like that was fucking 4 years ago when he got there, he was, 30 years old, some shit like that. When he got the welterweight division, 29, some shit, he was young. They didn't waited this man out. And they're going to wait him out even further. They are. That's why I be telling Crawford, people need to share these videos with Crawford. I need to go on his Twitter and tell, bro, what are you doing? Don't play Al Heyman game. Why are you playing his game? You the man. He gonna need your name. And if I was you, shit, I'm pretty sure you got enough money. You got all that. Shit, I'll go and fight Tim Tszyu. Right? I'll probably go and fight Tim Tszyu, get that big ass bag out there in Australia. Right? Bam, I'll come back, fight me somebody else. And then I'm out of there. Right? I get my lawsuit money from Bob Arum. Come on, bro. You on. You go up, you fight Tim Tszyu. Shit, you get about $6-7 million in Australia. Right? You get about $6-7 million out there plus pay-per-view revenue. And we already know it's going to be big. Huge. It'll be huge out there. So you go out there, do your thing. Bam, you come back to the States, right? You could probably wait another year, whatever, to see, you know, just wait out these dudes to see what they going to do, whatever, right? Man, because you already know they, you know, and then the next year take on your mandatory or retire, or you could just, shit, like after the Tim Tszyu fight, you just retire. Right? Because you get that bag from there. You get that bag from Bob Arum from your lawsuit. What? Shit, you retire Hall of Fame. Shit, like four division champion. Come on, man, a 4-division champion. One time undisputed. Shit, like 2-time lineal. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Hall of Fame career. Fact, that's Hall of Fame. Hands down. And then you retire undefeated? Undefeated? Right? You get to what? Shit, you can just get the 40 fights. That's what I'm saying. You get the 40 fights. Shit, because I think you at 39 now. 40 fights. That's all you need. 40 fights. Then you let these dudes, you know, you just let them just do what they do. Let them do what they do, man. Why? Because Earl about to fall off? Man, Earl is about to fall off sooner than later, man. Period. Or he about to retire. Period. Spence is not going to be around for too much longer. Thurman ain't going to be around for too much longer. Porter already gone. Danny can't beat nobody. Come on. Get out the way for these young lions, Boots and, you know, the Virgils and all these, you know, the Connor Benns and all these younger dudes coming up. Just get on out the way. Why? Because in a minute, you're going to be like Pacquiao, fighting all these young guys. And one of them going to beat your ass, Crawford. I mean, let's just keep it a buck, right? And one of them going to get you, man. What? Because you can wake up one day feeling good, but Father Time is undefeated. You can wake up the next day and you an old man. Bruh, and you an old man. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, you could probably still think you got it. You could probably still think you're all that, right? But power is the last thing to leave and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's, you know, like, I mean, shit, you do got power. So you probably can last, you know, a long period of time. And if you don't want to get hit, you don't have to get hit. So, you know, like shit, like Crawford is different. But it's like, bro, like I just want you just to not play the Al Heyman game, man. Man, because this dude been fucking you over for years. Like people talking about Bob Arum. Man, but Bob Arum was paying your ass money. Bob Arum didn't want your ass to go nowhere. That's why he was trying to badmouth your ass. He didn't want you to go no motherfucking where. He needed you. He didn't want you to go nowhere. Shit, I never seen Bob Arum out in public with a, you know, with a boxer like shit like I didn't seen Terrence Crawford. The dude used to be like a little puppy following around Terrence Crawford. Right? So, come on, man. Like it's like, why play Al Heyman game? Well, Al Heyman, he been shitting on you just as much as Bob Arum. Right? He fucked off your brand just as much as Bob Arum. Him and his brigade, the PBC brigade, right? All these fanboy channels, on here just shitting on the best thing that we got in America. Then they wonder why he don't want to talk to y'all. Huh? Why the fuck would he want to talk to y'all? I wouldn't want to talk to you niggas anyway, either. Nigga, he can just look around. He can just look around and like, I'm the best thing going in America. And they got these black, these so-called black power ass fools on here shitting on me for a dude who haven't did half the shit I did. For a dude who haven't did half the shit I did. It's like, bro, like that shit is hilarious to me. It's like, so, man, so accomplishments don't mean nothing in boxing no more. So why the fuck do we call Manny Pacquiao an 8-division world champion? Shit, that don't mean shit, right? Because accomplishments don't mean nothing. So why do we call Floyd Mayweather a 5-division world champion? Accomplishments don't mean shit, right? Who gives a fuck if he's 50-0? That don't mean shit, right? See, you see how they switch up the narrative? But a guy who been in one division, no, came down. That's the crazy part about it. At 154, come down to 147. And now you doing, man, I'm tired of boxing, man. But I just want to do the Bivol thing, I'm gonna change up the, the title a little bit because I started talking about other stuff, But Jermell Charlo is scared because he's gonna look like a punk if Crawford go up there, right? He's gonna look like a punk. His fan base is not, he don't have a fan base like Earl Spence Jr., right? That just go all out for him. Actually, people dislike Jermell Charlo, right? Because he has said some things about Wilder. So I have a lot of people out there who really don't like Jermell Charlo and they really want him to lose. So just imagine if he drop a belt. Y'all heard what he said when he was in the car with Ellie Setback? Man, shit like the LDBC, they gonna be mad at me for this one. Right? Because I'm giving you an interview and not them. Come on. Y'all don't get it? Crawford go up there, he vacate that belt. Oh my God, it's gonna be 100, 200 videos shitting on Jermell Charlo. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And y'all already know he takes shit personal. Y'all already know he take a lot of shit personal. So he's gonna be hurt. He's going to be hurt. Why? Why? Because what people going to go back to? They going to go back to his ass sitting up there talking about, man, look, because if you come up here, man, shit, like, you're going to get knocked the fuck out. Oh, shit, I'm going to knock out all this, baby. They going to keep on playing that over and over and over and over. Come on, bro. Man, shit, I know these dudes like the back of my hand, man. I know them like the back of my hand. And for one, and what y'all really got to understand is that the LDBC, the cult members, they don't want the fight to happen. They don't want it to happen. Because as soon as it happens, their revenue stops from that. This is why they like to milk this shit out. Right? AJ, Wilder. Right? This is why they like to do it. And as soon as y'all catch on to that, man, like, the better it will be. Be like, well, okay, here they go with another narrative. Right, here y'all go with another narrative. Right, because y'all don't really want the fight to happen. Because if the fight happened, y'all don't got nothing to talk about no more. Because the fight happened. Right, you see how much that they was talking about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, right? Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. They not even talking about, like Tyson Fury versus White that much. Right? They not even talking about Tyson Fury versus Dylan White that much. Why? Why? Because they can't push a narrative. Plus, they too European, plus they both overseas. So, they not real boxers, and they weird eyes. They not real boxers. They from the UK. Shit, like, even though like boxing started over there, they not real boxers. It's like, man. Now, are they talking about their king? Since he got his ass whooped 3 times, are they talking about their king? Right? They God. Huh? When was the last time they even made a video about Deontay Wilder? If I was Deontay Wilder, I would call up all them dudes and say, fuck y'all. Y'all ate off me. I deserve 10% of all y'all motherfucker cut. All of you guys cuts. I deserve 10% of all of it because y'all played me, right? Because I'm younger than all of y'all, right? I'm younger than all of you dudes who was pushing this narrative on the internet. Y'all manipulated my motherfucking mind to feel like I was being cheated, right? Putting out fake videos and fake stuff, right? And I bit into it. I bit into the shit. Now that I done bit into it, right? I done got my ass whooped. Where's the love? Where's the love? Where's the interview at with Deontay Wilder? Right? Y'all used to always get interviews. Yeah, champ. Yeah, champ. Where's the interviews? Just to check on the man and his family, his wife, his kids, just to check on him. Just to see if he's doing good in life. See? Fake ass people, bro. Fake ass people, bro. See, like I really can't say that. I really can't say that because I don't know what they doing behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really know what people are doing behind the scenes. But if you are talking to him, shit, I'm pretty sure the fans want to hear from him. Right? They want to hear an interview from him. They want to hear Wilder. Wilder then got his ass whooped and disappeared. Then y'all just moved on. Oh, yeah, man. Then we just going to move on, to Earl Spence Jr., right? Boots in it. Let's start following around Boots now. Come on, man. These guys are bad luck. Yeah. Y'all don't get me, man. These guys are bad energy. Bad energy. Why? Because they bloodsuckers. They just want to leech. Come on. Look at everybody that they supported. They losing. Tone, you know I'm telling the truth, bro. These guys are bad energy. Everybody they support, they come, they losing. Devin Haney about to go his ass probably over there and fuck around getting knocked out by Cambosis. Right? Because they are bad energy. Right? Y'all see what Earl Spence Jr. did, right? Like he used to fuck with him a lot. But Earl Spence Jr., he didn't got away from their ass. That's a fact. Earl Spence Jr., he don't, man. Remember Baby Juju? Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like they excuse me, they are bad energy, man. Wilder was doing great without them supporting him. This is a fact. I was following Wilder since 2010. The man was doing good. Right? He wasn't talking all this crazy nonsense. He wasn't talking about none of that. It was about family. It was about family and boxing. Family and boxing. Family and boxing. But you also got but I don't want to get into, like the personal stuff, but you also got to understand he did, get away from his first woman and he got with with the Hollywood woman. Right? The woman who wanted to be Hollywood. Right? Who wants attention. Right? He got with her and that changed him too. Bro, man, because I remember when Deontay Wilder didn't have tattoos, you guys. Do y'all remember that? I remember when Wilder didn't even have tattoos. He used to come to the fucking press conferences in suits. Clean, though. Clean. Sharp. Yes, that's the Deontay Wilder I remember. And then he wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be this, this tough guy. Get all the tattoos on me. I'm gonna braid my hair up. These weird. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Stay you. But nope. Nope. All for fame. You feel what I'm saying? All for fame. And a little cash. It's like that cash was gonna come anyway. The money was gonna come anyway, Wilder. You a knockout artist. The money was gonna come anyway. All you got to do is keep on doing what you're doing. But yeah, you guys, like the guys are bad, like that's just my opinion. I can't say it's, true or false. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion, you guys. Why? Because I just see these guys supporting these boxers and I'll be like, damn, this dude, he's really biting into this shit and he's getting delusional. Yeah, Tone, but money and success change when someone, I'm not feeling his melodramatic. Exactly, man. Now, he wanted to, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's just the culture. You feel what I'm saying? Well, it's just, society nowadays, right? They want you to portray this image. And that's what he got caught up in, I think, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted to be this tough guy. You feel what I'm saying? Look, because you're knocking out everybody. Yes, you're knocking out everybody. Just be humble, bro. Stay Wilder. Stay Deontay Wilder. Stay you. Stay the preacher's son. You feel what I'm saying? Stay the respectable preacher's son. Humble. Chilling. Knocking out people. No, but you want to go to the bad boy image, right? Yeah, shit, it got you paid. Yeah, it got you a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it got you a lot of stuff, but it also got your ass whooped 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, it got you paid, all that, but it got you embarrassed 3 times. Right? So, hey, shit, I guess that's the trade-off. You know, whatever. But yeah, you guys, man, like, I really salute y'all for coming through, you know, checking out the chat, man. I did start off with Bivol. Let me go back to the Bivol highlights while I got, you know, more people in the chat. Let me show y'all this. Do y'all think he has a chance? Because, oh, no, shit, I had deleted it, my bad. Yeah, but do y'all think that Bivol really has a chance against Canelo? Because Bivol, he does stay behind the jab. He does have a great left hook, right? He does have a good, you know, 1-2, a good, you know, straight right. But from all the fights I was looking at, he has never fought a fighter with head movement. So I'm like, what the fuck is going? It's like, bro, like all Canelo got to do is use head movement and angles. Slip the jab. But we're going to see how it's going to turn on out. So I'm going to leave it right there, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. I'm gone. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, too, so I can get in that algorithm. I'm gone.